Hello everyone, Carmen Calabrese here, running for United States Senate here in the great state of Maine. And tonight, let's talk about Milton Friedman. Read a quote by him where he stated that a country can either be a welfare state or an open border state country. So, during the Biden administration, we became both. And what has happened is that administration let in somewhere in the neighborhood 15, 20, 25 million people, illegals, that we have no idea how many it really was. And what they did is they gave these individuals welfare, and they gave them EBT cards, and they gave them free phones, and they gave them free health care. And they put, most of them were able to get free health care, whether it was on Medicaid or just showing up at a hospital. Well, the problem is that you can't have both. You can't have open borders and a welfare state because you're just going to totally demoralize your country, and that's what we were on the road towards. Well, thankfully, President Trump has come in and he's closed that border. The problem is there's 15, 20, 25 million people here that we have no idea who they are. But yet, like here in the state of Massachusetts, which is right up here in the Northeast, they get free EBT cards, they get free welfare, they get free health care, they get free housing, they get free everything. Well, that really drains the system. Well, then what happens is we got to raise taxes, health care. You folks that are really concerned about the Affordable Care Act and what that's going to do to your premiums, well, the problem is that all of the illegals are on Medicaid. Obamacare, or the Affordable Care Act, is Medicaid. So when you have all those individuals that aren't paying into the system but are taking out of the system, something's got to break. And that's what's happening. President Trump has forwarded an idea where he has stated that, hey, instead of giving the money to the insurance companies, they don't need it. They're eventually going to get it anyway. Let's give it to the people. Let's give it to the people so that they can take that money and then go find their own insurance. Like I said, eventually the insurance companies are going to get their money, whether it's on the front end or the back end. And then, you reduce the number of people that have that are using Medicaid, because all of a sudden Medicaid's really not available that much anymore, except for the people that really need it. And the other individuals are going to have to find some way in order to have health care. So it's an interesting concept. Remember, Milton Friedman was a brilliant man and a good economist. And he said, you can't have open borders and a welfare state at the same time. That's what Biden brought us, and that's what Trump is trying to get rid of as quickly as he can. So, thanks for listening, and thanks for watching. You can go to YouTube, see all my videos on YouTube. You can go to Instagram, I'm there. You can go to TikTok, I'm there. You can go on Facebook, I'm there. And also you can go to my website, which is Senate.com. Donate to my campaign, that would be fantastic. And we're going to keep on showing videos, and we're going to keep on talking. And thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.